Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ready to Play Games. My name is Boris, and as you can clearly see on the screen, this is not Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and thank God for that. If you guys have had a chance to watch that past series, you'll see why I am glad that it's no longer Amnesia. If you haven't, please go back and take a look. The game was terrifying, it was fun, it was exciting. You guys don't know what you're missing. So, as you can clearly see on the screen right now, we are doing .hack/GU. Now, this is a game that came out initially on the PS2 back in 2006. I'm not going to cover too much of the story because I'm pretty sure they're going to lay that into us once we get into the game. .hack series is something that was created and published initially by CyberConnect 2. The whole .hack universe is primarily based around a manga or a Japanese comic, if you're not familiar with that, that initially launched in 2001, which was called .hack AI Buster. From that point, they have launched a huge series of games, animes, mangas. It just keeps going on. It doesn't seem like it's going to be ending either anytime soon. Now, the whole idea behind .hack, just kind of give you a little bit of a history lesson, is the series, or I should say the universe, revolves around an alternative history in which a massive network disaster caused by a virus called Pluto's Kiss in 2005 effectively leads to the invention of a new version of the internet. Now, during this Pluto's Kiss incident, planes were crashing into each other. Traffic lights were changing all of a sudden. Nuclear missiles in the United States actually almost got launched as well. So as you can see, some pretty bad stuff happened during that period. And from the ashes of the old internet came the new internet, which the .hack universe effectively begins in a world known as The World, which is a massive multiplayer online game that a lot of people are effectively addicted to playing. So what we're going to do is we're going to delve into one part of a 4-part series, as you can see here. Reconnection is actually a brand new addition to the series. Initially, it was only Rebirth, Reminisce, and Redemption that launched on the PS2 back in 2006. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into part 1. I've never played any of these. I was a huge fan of .hack/Sign, which I'll give you a little bit of a history lesson later on as we're playing. But we'll go ahead and jump into this. If there's enough love for this game, I'll play multiple parts just because it is a continuing story. If not, well, I still love you guys, but maybe we'll move on to something else. So let's go ahead and jump into Volume 1 of .hack/GU, Rebirth. Start a new game. Ooh, cheat mode. Recommended for those who have played .hack/GU and just want to enjoy the story. Well, there's no fun in that. So let's go ahead and play just the original game. It's kind of cool that they would add that, though, the cheat menu, and just kind of make the game, I don't know, a little bit more streamlined. Gotta love RPG character creation. It takes so long, but it's so rewarding. Eternal City Mac Anu.
Whoa, this is cool.
Hey. Hey, you. You, the adept rogue. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. So, I take it this is your first time playing this game.
Yeah, I just finished installing it to my PC.
Well, if you wish, we will be honored to show you around.
Don't trust them.
I am sure you would like to become well acquainted as soon as possible.
Just say yes and come along with us. I promise you won't regret it.
It's like being in a horror movie and saying I'll be right back.
Here, I'll hand you my member address.
Member addresses are short email addresses that you can only use in the world. Short mail allows you to instantly send and receive messages from any player online in the world.
You can only invite people that you have member addresses for to join into your party.
All right, so let's open the menu.
So I do want to apologize if you guys are hearing the kind of the cutting out in the music or just the audio. I'm not sure exactly what's happening right now, but I do apologize, and hopefully it'll kind of resolve itself. All right, so let's see here. Select party. Where's party? There it is.
This is a list of all the people who have a member address.
Okay. Choose their names from the list and press X. Yep.
Okay, let's have some fun.
I am honored to lend you my sword.
All right, guys, you might notice a little bit of a break there. I do apologize. As I was mentioning, the audio was kind of stuttering a little bit, so I decided to go ahead and reset the system, see if that fixed it up. I wasn't able to hear it over the past minute or so, so let's just kind of jump back in and continue with the story.
Okay, great. Now your party is complete. Remember, you can only invite people logged into the world.
Enough with the formalities. Should we go on to your first adventure?
Ooh, adventure. Head to the save shop before going on an adventure. Talk to the save shop clerk and choose save from the menu to save your progress in the game. I wonder what he does. Oh, go and talk to him to save. Whoa, he moves around really fast. Okay, so we'll go ahead and save because it's asking us to. Ah, level 1 in an MMORPG. That brings back memories when I played World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XI, Final Fantasy XIV. Play a lot of MMOs. After preparations are complete, use the Chaos Gate to go into an adventure. Cool. I remember Chaos Gates. I wonder if he just moves really, really fast. Can you jump? No. Okay. Alright. Chaos Gates.
This is a transporter called the Chaos Gate. Players can use this to travel from the root town to other locations. Choose Warp menu. In the world, all locations except for root towns, fields, and dungeons are called areas.
You can warp to these areas by combining 3 words at the Chaos Gate.
These words determine the type of area, monster strength, and so on. All right, let's try out the word selection. Choose area word from the menu. This is where you input the words. The thing at the top is the word plate. You combine the 3 words in here to create the area you want to go. The gyro at the left of the screen shows your current stock of words.
I'm guessing we're going somewhere courageous.
You can get more words by getting information from other players, emails, and forums. Okay, why don't you give it a try? Let's start with the first word. Choose courageous from your stock.
Do I have much of a choice? I think I'll go with this one. I like the way that the writing looks. Okay, courageous, engaging, daydream.
Now you can go to your first area.
Sounds so threatening, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. See the mark left of the area word? That's a server symbol. It indicates the server you're currently in. Right now, it's showing triangle for Delta. So, as you can see, you're all in the Delta server.
Huh. There's that audio anomaly again. Let's just hope it goes away.
If it's a different server, you'll go to another area even with the same area word.
Huh.
Pay attention to the server symbol when invited to an area by a friend.
If you want to know more, just check out some of the forums. All right, then we're off to Delta Courageous Engaging Daydream.
Such a weird system. It's exactly how it's always been in .hack, even from .hack/sign. Yeah, let's go. It's kind of nice because I don't have to do too much of a back history on .hack because this game's kind of doing everything for me. Not to say that there isn't a lot to cover, so I will, though, at later time.
Transported to a field.
Very
Open your
observant.
map to take a look at the layout.
This is the area map.
Okay.
Use this screen to check current position, mission info, and any other information you may need.
So first, let's take a look at what mission is. Go ahead and press X.
This is our mission.
Collect the number of symbol fragments required for this area. Currently in possession, 0 of 3.
Basically, well, I guess they're sort of like our objective for the area.
You mean like a quest?
It looks like this is a collection mission.
We must collect 3 symbol fragments and make our way to the Beast Temple.
The symbol fragments are in treasure chests found on the altars. The altars are protected by monsters, so the only options are to open the treasure without being seen.
Okay. Yeah. It's interesting. This game actually seems to really hold your hand at the beginning. I'm kind of hoping it's not going to be like that all the way through.
Open the treasure.
Okay, so we can either sneak around the monsters or we can just beat the living hell out of them.
These are the altar icons.
I like the latter of the two.
I suggest we first head to each of these icons and open the treasure chests.
Now, this is the icon for the Beast Temple, which is our final destination.
Okay, now that we've confirmed what our mission is, let's be on our way.
Wait up, Asta. You forgot one more thing.
Oh, yay. Thanks, Ioten. Use this transport to return. Oh, wonderful. So we can just come back here and heal up.
Let's really get going.
Good. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so that's what trigger does. Ah. Okay. Why would you need to open your map? Like there's a small map right off to the side there.
Nice. We found an altar already.
Sometimes I really hate these tutorials that RPGs have.
They're ours. Once a battle begins,
All right.
the battle area spreads out like this. The battle area is surrounded by the battle fence, so it's virtually impossible for anyone to escape.
The only way to escape from a battle is with an item called a smoke screen.
Asta and I don't have one right now, so we'll have to fight it out.
All right. Let's kick some goblin butt.
Not so difficult, huh?
No, it's not.
Yeah, keep it up.
Just scream die.
Just continue fighting like that.
Yay! Wow, they really give you a lot of experience. Contain symbol fragments, yeah. We've been covering that. I have to remember that this originally was a PS2 game as well, so PS2 games were usually a little bit more hand-holdy back in the day. Remember them saying that they can unlock various terms if you talk to them, so sometimes it's worthwhile just to chat with some people. Okay, so let's get the second fragment.
All right, we found another altar.
It's not that big of an area.
Using skills to attack.
This really is very, very, very hand-holdy.
They're ours. The regular and combo attacks are just simply normal attacks. Skills enable you to do much more damage to your enemy.
Press to open the main menu and select. Okay.
Okay, what you see here is the skill trigger menu. Do you see the 4 panels?
Yep.
You can press the button that corresponds to each panel to execute the different arts.
Now try it out by using the arts. Gale Blade.
All right, perfect.
The skill trigger is not just a shortcut.
It can also be used to stop enemy attacks, or it can be used to interrupt one of your own.
Cool.
Aren't you forgetting something important, EO10? There is an even more important use of the skill trigger.
Oh.
Of course I haven't forgotten. You're talking about Rengeki, right?
Rengeki is an advanced skill attack with an increased amount of inflicted damage. For Rengeki, use a skill when an enemy is surrounded by a blue or purple ring, appears continuously infected with damage. Attack the enemy until it's surrounded by a blue and purple rings. Okay, that's pretty cool. Your action is triggered when Rengeki is used and their conditions are met. Raise the morale of your party members unless you execute more powerful task conditions for favorable action. Okay.
There you go.
Very well.
That's a good idea. All right, Haseo, it's all up to you now.
Haseo. Trigger.
That was nothing.
Oh, how right you are, friend. Just kick the shit out of the box. Okay. And the last one will probably be up here. Oh.
Slow. That was nothing.
Oh. Woo, leveled up. Oh, and it just stays at 1,000 experience. It's kind of interesting. Cool.
Awesome job! Alright, let's finish off by heading for the Beast Temple.
All right, let's do it.
Now use the map to check your position, just like we taught you.
I don't care. It's a small map. No. So this is one of those things that Dot Hack is notoriously known for. The fact that you can just combine words at those chaos gates and it will open up a portal to some sort of random world. There was even a random option that was there as well. So I guess you can just kind of go to random maps and stuff. So there's always going to be some sort of like get the symbols and then, you know, go to the dungeon. So there's technically an unlimited amount of dungeons in a sense. However, they just kind of start repeating a lot of the aspects, you know, from what I remember of, you know, past Dot Hack games that I used to play. Maybe it's a little bit different here. I kind of hope it is. But yeah, we'll just kind of have to wait and see what this game has to offer. What are you doing? Wait. Oh, I was just gonna like heal or save or do something. What we'll probably do in this video is we'll do this Beast Temple and then we'll call it, but hope for some good plot development. That was a long dungeon too.
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law. We just call it the Beast statue. But I think in the game's story, it's supposed to be an important god or something. You see that treasure box? That's the offering to the Beast statue. There's a rare item inside of that you can only get in this area.
Cool.
Go ahead and open it, Haseo.
You sure?
Go ahead, you're still a noob. You need all the help you can get.
Noob. I wish players were this friendly when I started World of Warcraft. Yeah, that looks very rare.
Thanks.
Whoa.
What the?
The items in the treasure chest are your rewards.
Yes, and our reward is you.
I love taking out these pathetic noobs. It's really quite fun. Face it, an idiot like you isn't qualified to play this game.
Hey, hold on. I thought you said I could kill this one. Don't you remember? After all,
Whoa.
this is my reward.
It's a really powerful weapon for a level 10 character. It looks like he's wearing a mask.
Nice try, dear.
Dying in an MMO is not so bad.
How pathetic.
Well, what do you expect from a noob who's just logged in for the first time?
Precisely. Now it's more like World of Warcraft.
Say something already.
Hello?
I swear. Just pretend to be their friend. And they fall all over themselves to let you PK them. Hey, you're still around, aren't you, kid? Huh? What the?
Retribution. That's a pretty cool gun. Blade thing. That's a real gun blade, not that crap that Squall had in Final Fantasy VIII. Okay, so who's this?
Welcome to the world.
Yeah, that looks about 8 months worth of gameplay. Religious gameplay.
Please help me!
What an idiot. Ha!
Nice.
The terror of death!
It's Haseo, the PKK!
What?
Nice. Haseo's gotten pretty badass. He's collected a lot of weapons. Okay, all of his new weapons are really badass. Leave none alive.
I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be that strong. I guess this means that the rumor about you killing 100 PKers wasn't a lie after all. Hey, come on, don't look at me like that. Here, let me apologize. So just take it easy, calm down, and die!
Totally outmatched.
Do you know Tri-Edge?
What did you say?
He's a legendary PK, shrouded in blue fire. They say players that get killed by him never come back to the game.
Huh? Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you actually believe that crap. Those old forum fairy tales. So, you think you can go up against me, the Great Bordeaux, and just walk away like nothing happened?
Like carving a turkey.
Yeah, I think I can.
This so plays out like an anime. That's good. We got a little bit of plot development there with the showing up of the new character and the evolution of Haseo. So it's kind of nice to see where everything kind of stands now and where it all began. So let's see what else there is.
So it's you, the character that stinks of death. The terror of death. You're the PKK, Haseo. Players who kill other players are disgraceful. And I agree it's terrible how PKs can just strut around the world so easily these days. But is it right that you PKKs have chosen to use brute force to stop them?
I don't have time for this. Not now.
You have no authority, and it earns you nothing. So why? I am the leader of Moon Tree's Unit 2. My friends call me Sakaki, and I'm afraid I cannot overlook your actions.
Did you say Moon Tree? What's that? The name of a guild?
If you don't know what it is, then why would you be so surprised?
I've got enough friends. Thanks.
Do you always interrupt people like that? You know, Sakaki wasn't finished talking to you yet.
Shino.
Okay, so who's that?
Do you know this person?
No?
Atoli.
It's not unusual to meet players with similar characters in an online game like this. Just a case of mistaken identity.
Hey, you. Why don't you just... Huh? A text message. Delta Hidden Forbidden Waterfall. Waiting at RK Keln. But who sent it? Ovan!
Is that Mr. Gunblade?
Just hold on a moment. Why don't you stop acting like a complete fool? Remember what you PKKs are trying to do. If you succeed, you'll be no different from the PKs themselves.
Ooh, the ethical moral dilemma that is an MMORPG. Only in anime do you find that. I'm hoping it's gonna let me save soon.
Ovan!
Okay, so that is Mr. Gunblade.
It's been a long time, Haseo. Or maybe I should call you the Terror of Death. You've gotten quite strong. A lot stronger than you were back then.
Well, I was forced to become stronger. Thanks to you. You, where have you been?
Haseo, always the reliable one. I knew I could count on you.
So many questions.
Twilight Brigade broke up. Why didn't you come then? What have you been doing the last 6 months?
I was busy. It was such a small seed. I needed to find out what was growing inside. And there was only one way to find out. That's why I decided to raise it.
You raised it? What are you talking about, Ovan?
I'm speaking figuratively.
When you suddenly disappeared, we all just... Why did you disappear like that? After that, Shino...
There's just so many questions.
Haseo, do you want to know about Tri-Edge?
Wait, you know Tri-Edge?
6 months now, and Shino hasn't come back to the world since Tri-Edge killed her. Meanwhile, the real-life Shino is lying in a coma, and no one seems to know the reason why. Tri-Edge. He is not a normal PK.
So you knew about Shino?
Yes, but that's all that I know. But if you were able to find Tri-Edge, you might learn something about Shino's coma. You may also learn more about what really happened that day. And if you were somehow able to defeat Tri-Edge,
then maybe Shino would come out of the coma.
That's a long jump.
Information is correct. He will be back today, at the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime? You mean...
Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The place where Shino was killed.
The Whole Grand's Cathedral. Yes, finally! I'll get my chance! I swear I'll bring Shino back. I'll do it, Ovan!
Yes. You and I. We're the only ones who could possibly bring her back.
We're the only ones. Ovan?
I'll meet you at the Holy Ground. There are some things I must do.
And there's some things I must do as well. Like go and save.
He will be back today, at the scene of the crime.
Tri-Edge is coming here.
And this game loves its FMVs. It's a nice looking game for PS2 generation.
They say there used to be a statue of a girl here.
A girl?
That's right. She was called Aura.
That name is a huge name in the series.
Why'd she disappear?
I'll explain it later.
Maybe she just lost her interest. Lost hope for this world.
What's that sound?
Tri-Edge, I assume?
Is that Tri-Edge? You bastard!
Blind rage. Just so effortlessly.
What the hell? What the hell are you?
Another question.
This guy killed Shino. It's not over yet!
Wow. That guy doesn't look like... That Billy doesn't look like it belongs in the game. Reboot complete.
What the?
Okay.
I was fighting Tri-Edge, but then... Damn it, I can't remember.
System reformatting complete.
I don't remember doing that.
Uh-oh.
Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails?
Oh, great. So we have to start all over again.
Reformatted? What's going on?
Okay, so I have to check the emails first. I have a feeling I can probably get in there and probably save my game, but... Again, the hand-holding. It never ends.
Huh? What the hell? I would never delete these. They're all... gone? Even the emails I got from Shino.
Greeting cards. I have no addresses. Okay.
Everything's been reformatted. What the hell is going on? An email? Fine, let's take a look.
Of course, it's gonna make me read it anyways.
Ovan?
There are two paths before you. One of these will lead you to safety and shame. It is a path where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads you to peril and pride. It is a path where you continue the world and resume your search for the truth. Let me be blunt. The latter path is tortuous and will threaten both your mind and body. Once you have chosen it, there will be no turning back. If you still choose to walk this path, then there will come a time where you and I will meet once again in the world. When that time comes, I will once again say this to you. Welcome to the world.
Trial and truth. Whether or not I should quit the world? You should know better, Ovan. I'm gonna go back to the world. And then, I'm gonna get Shino back, no matter what!
Alright. It's very adamant. Alright, let's go ahead and just save here then. Alright, so I think we just kind of had a little bit of a information overload with all of that. It's kind of nice that they explained a lot of the backstory and kind of, you know, give us an idea where things are going. I also don't kind of like where they kind of just force feed you everything. It's kind of nice when they space it out a little bit. But that's perfectly fine. So anyways, thanks again, guys, for joining us here on Ready to Play Games. Thanks for checking out .hack Rebirth. I'm hoping to have a lot more episodes coming up near the future, and I hope you guys enjoy the footage. If you have any sort of questions, concerns, you want to see anything in particular, especially game-wise, just make sure to leave a comment down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Check us out on social media, Facebook and Twitter. We got them both. If you subscribe, then this way you guys can keep up to date with all the videos that are going to be coming out. But in the meantime, guys, thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.